Hi everyone, welcome to this short tutorial on how to set up an APA cover page and an APA reference page. In this course, we're going to be covering APA and MLA. The first two essays you're going to write are going to be both in APA formatting, so we'll cover that one first. So what I'd like you to do is just follow along with this video on how to set up the cover page. The first thing you need to do is set up or open up a Word document, and from there we're going to double click into the header. So notice my cursor was here. Now I'm just going to double click above it to open where it says header or close. Your screen might look a little different depending on the version of Microsoft Word that you do have. From here, notice that this header footer button opened at the top. We want to click where it says different first page. And then from there, we're going to move over here to where it says page number. So we want it to say page number. We want it to appear on the right-hand side. So we're going to click OK. Notice I now have a 1 in my right-hand corner. With APA formatting, we're always required to have a cover page. And on this cover page, this very first page specifically, we have to say running head with a colon and a space. After that, you want the title of your paper. Now this is just a template, so you can put in here whatever you'd like. So I'm just going to put in their title of your paper. One other thing we have to do with this is we need to highlight everything here. We need to make sure that our formatting under the home button here is one of either your default font and your 12-point font. You can use any font that you wish as long as it's not extra fancy. Make sure that I can read it. It needs to be either Calibri, Cambria, Arial, Times New Roman, any of those basic fonts. You don't want anything fancy. So from here we want to go ahead and click close to get out of there. Hit your enter button or your return button if you're using a Mac. You want to hit that button 6 times because we want to get to about the middle of the page. So we're going to click the middle button. In this box here, or in this spot here, we're going to type the title of your paper, whatever that title might be. We're going to hit enter and type your name. And then you're going to type the school. Okay. So those are the 3 things that we always need on our cover page. Now here we're also going to make some changes. We want to make sure that we're in Calibri or whatever font we've chosen. We want to make sure that it's 12-point font. And we also want to make sure that it's double spaced. So this button here that has the 2 arrows up and down, it pulls up the line and paragraph spacing. Pull that down and change it to 2.0. And notice now that we have a double spaced cover page. You can move this around and it depends on you for spacing and visual appeal, but that's what it would look like. So now we're going to hit the enter or return button to get to our second page. Notice that our cursor took us right there. I'm just going to scroll up so we can focus on that page. We're going to double click into our header again because we had the different first page clicked on. That means all subsequent pages are different. So I double clicked into it. Now notice that it says header close, not first page header. We always want to make sure we're in the proper one. So we're going to go back up here to page number and make sure we're inserting our page number at the right hand side. Notice that it automatically changed it to number 2. It knows what page number you're on. And on subsequent pages apart from the cover page, we only need the title of your paper in the header. We don't have to say running head on each page. So once you've done that and you've made sure that everything is in your font and font size, you can go ahead and hit close. And now we're still centered. Now for this paper, what I'm going to have you do is, because this is again a template, we're just going to set it up as if this was our paper. So here you would type in the title of your paper. Sometimes APA is a little redundant in the information that you're having to insert for it, but this is what we would do. So from here we would change our formatting to left align. We would change our alignment, cursor alignment to the left-hand side so everything is there, and then we would continue to type our paper. Now for the sake of example here, I'm just going to move down to my third page and we're going to insert a reference page. So our reference page, I clicked my center button to put the cursor in the middle again, and we're just going to type references here. Now references again should be in the same font and font size as everything previous, and this is where you would type your APA citations. your APA citations. I will have a separate link for you to review those citations, and I will also provide a website to help you create those citations. But it's really important, the first step here is to set up our paper, so that way you don't have to continually set up a paper every time you write one. So when you're in here, go ahead and hit File and Save As. If you save this to your documents or your downloads, whatever it might be, I always try to save it as my APA cover page template, just so that way I can go back to it, and then every time I do save as, I can change it for the appropriate version. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, but this is just a very brief outline of how to set up an APA cover page, and there will be links on how to format for APA, as well as information in the textbook. Again, if you have any questions, please send me an email. Thank you.